Hey everyone. So I am tuning in from my car. Um, can kind of work this anywhere, right? I can't believe it's March. And I don't know if you've already tuned in, but there's already been two calls this morning on the Plexus community page. They went and shared the incentives, which Tina's going to share a little bit more about in a minute. And if you are not part of the Star Diamond Rising group, you need to get on there right away. Ask your sponsor, ask one of us to get on there because Melissa Eichenhorst just hopped on and did a live. If you are looking for a month long of training by 3-Star Diamonds with action plans, action steps to do every single day, and with everything that's coming, like this is the month to dig in, get out of your comfort zone, and start working your business. A couple other things that our team has planned, and I had to write them down because that's how many there are. On March 4th, Jill Halligan is going to do a Zoom on getting your products paid for. So this would be for new VIPs that you've been talking to about working the business, or maybe even potentials. Watch for information coming on that. There is going to be a Tuesday training on March 12th. Senior Ruby Julie Stoughton is going to lead and tell us all the stuff she's been doing with her Bob Highlight training. And she's going to show how she's been putting some of that stuff into action rather than just watching the trainings and moving on. So be watching for some of that, but that is going to be a great call. Thank you, Julie, for offering to lead that. This month, they're going to be continuing with Sunday Opportunity business events. And Julia is going to continue with her Thursday product messenger events. So those are things to be pushing people to, adding people to every single week. And be watching because we do have our customer page, our Gut Health and Happiness page. And Tina and I are going to be asking you, because what we want to do is just be blowing that page up this month with short live testimonies. So I set it up really simple with a sign up genius. I'm going to put that out in groups today, but asking you to just hop in there at some point throughout the month and share why you love Plexus. So that's just a few things coming from us from the team this month. But Tina, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's coming from corporate?
All righty. So exciting. If you were on a call this morning, I know you're excited. So there's something for everybody. So every new VIP has the option of getting a free reset. A reset is $89 at our price. So that's a huge, huge, huge thing. There is a specific way you need to put it in the cart. So we have a graphic for that. I'm going to put it in the comments under this to show exactly how to make sure they get their free reset. If somebody does not want to reset for whatever reason, they can still take advantage of, I get the two things mixed up. Is it Give 10? Give 10, where they get $10 off, which actually just covers their joining fee even. So we've got the free reset. It goes all month long. And then we have a biggie, and I know we're going to see lots and lots of these, but you have the potential, and your customers have the potential, if they want to use their referral link or share it, to earn a free Apple Watch. Yay for the watch. And if you are an Android lover, then you have the option of, I believe it's a Garmin. But you don't have to get an Apple Watch. They've got something for everybody, but that is for signing 6 new VIPs. And it is an Apple Watch 9. And then I know we've got some Canadian members of our team. So you guys get 675 Canadian dollars. Christy shared that with me, so I'm glad we've got that. And then rank rewards. If you hold your rank this month, gold through senior ruby from February, you have a bonus coming to you if you sign 3 people. So 3 new VIPs it qualifies you for that bonus for just holding your rank for between gold and senior ruby, or a re-rank. So if you ended February, if you were paid as a silver or a senior silver, but you've already achieved gold, if you re-rank to gold this month, you get the bonus too. And those bonuses range between $100 and $250. So that's amazing. And we still have the Save 10. If you have a customer who didn't order last month, they can save 10 off of 50. And corporate is still running the Slim Down Get Balanced Challenge. This is the last month for that. So be watching if you want to submit pictures, if you want to interact on that page.
Yay.
They're always giving away prizes. And I will also put all the little details of this stuff under the when we post the video. So you guys have all of it at your fingertips. Did I miss anything?
Nope, but it is a Samsung Galaxy Watch.
Galaxy Watch. My bad. It
Yeah.
was a Garmin last time. That's awesome. Very, very
Yeah.
cool.
So
Everybody will
Lisa,
be happy.
oh heck yeah. So Lisa, you're up next. You want to share how to map out your month and make all these things happen?
Yes, well, I feel like setting goals this month is pretty darn easy because everyone wants the watch, right? So, your goal right off the bat should be to add 6 and earn that watch. And then if you want to really bump it up, is help somebody else on your team do it also. If you can get one level 1, depending on how big your team is, to earn that watch with you, think about that 36 plus 25, how many points that is by adding those 12 people to your team, 6 level 1s and 6 level 2s. So just by you doing that and helping a level 1 do that, that's going to bump your points up a lot. So that's really exciting to just think about, like, that's over 50 points, right? Yeah, that's like 60 something points. Sorry, I'm not mathing in my head right now, but it's a lot of points by just earning your watch and helping someone on your team earn their watch. So when you're setting your goals for your points this month, as always, you should be filling out the goal setting sheets, which I know Brandy's going to post somewhere, either in the comments or in her threads, probably both. Getting those filled out and submitted to your sponsor and or your closest Jewel and or Brandy, which she'll probably talk about when it's her turn to talk. Get those filled out, and the big part of that right at the top is looking at your points. So you are going to want to look at where your points ended in February, which is hopefully higher than you thought they were going to on February 27th when we came out with the Leap Day sale. I know my points went way up with everybody messaging their level 1s that hadn't ordered yet and telling them about the sale, which is great. This month, you can look at your people who have gone 6 months without ordering and have an inactive account now, and you can reach out to them and let them know that you can terminate their old account and they can re-sign up and get that free reset, which is amazing. Like, sometimes there's not really any kind of a big deal besides, I mean, saving $10 is great, but getting a free reset, like saying like, hey, if you've been thinking about starting back up, they can order, it only has to be 100 PV, so they can order Slim and Balance and get a free reset. It's amazing. And Jess Joel and I were just looking the other day at what equals 100 PV, and it's like Slim ProBio 5, Slim X Factor, Slim Balance, Slim MetaBurn. Those are all, I think, 102 PV, which is fabulous. So there's lots of ways that they can get that free reset. Anyway, back to look at your February points, see where you ended. Where do you need to be at the end of March to get that re-rank bonus? So say you went gold last year and you've been now sitting in that 80 point range, 80 whatever points, even if you're in the 60 point range, what do you have to do to get back up to that 100 points to get that $100 extra in your paycheck? Well, that's pretty simple. You need to earn the Apple Watch and you'll be back there, right? Maybe you are senior gold and you're down, under 200 points. Now you went senior gold last year and now you're sitting at 198. What do you need to do? You need to add your 6 people and help one of your level 1s add 6 people. There seems to be a reoccurring theme here with earning the watch and helping one person earn the watch. that's probably going to get you to back up to your, you know, your rank where you can be gold or above and earn that consistency bonus. So that's really exciting. You need to do the math. So figure out where you ended, where you want to be on March 31st, do some subtraction and see how many points that is. And then do the math. Like, okay, if I add my 6, there's 36 points. If I help a level 1, add their 6, there's another 30 points. 5 points for each level 2 that you're going to get. And I bet it's going to be more than that because it's a great incentive and people love earning it. And you'll be shocked at how fast your points can jump up when you're helping other people earn their Apple Watch. You need to make sure that you're reaching out to every single person to earn that Apple Watch. And again, if you are not keeping track of your points consistently month to month in some kind of a calendar like this, you need to be doing that. If you are working this business as a business, you need to treat it like a business and you need to be recording your points. I can go back, you know, to March of 2017 and see what my points were. I've kept all, you know, I can look back. I don't need to go back that far, but I'm going to look back at last March and see what happened. I already did it. I did it last night, but even if you're not a numbers person, you're going to want to start recording those numbers somewhere. And if you need help with that, there's lots of people that will help you with that. Anything else, ladies?
No, that was great, Lisa. And yes, that is a great point to put out that if you are not a numbers person and you need help, there are many, many people on this team that are number people. Call someone, one of us will sit down. And as for looking at your people that are inactive, I already had a report run for my team and I shared that with Lisa. So if you're on my team, we can get you your list. And just so you know, I messaged my people this morning and I already had one cleared out today and she just signed up. I just got the notification. So do it. This free reset is a way to reactivate some people and get them engaged again. And Sarah, you want to share up next of what we should be doing every single day?
Yes. Hey, everyone. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning. It's afternoon. But so glad to be here. I literally feel like my adrenaline is pumping from all the excitement with the diamond thing and all that, the incentives and just this month going into spring. I am so happy. So I am here to share about simple steps to grow forward. I want to start off with a quote from one of my favorites, John Maxwell. And he says, small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. So what I want to share about with this is consistency. Are you consistent? And I want to share some small, simple ways to grow every day in your business with being consistent. So what does that mean for you? It means being a little more organized and setting some goals. And so first thing, set some goals, write them down. I know everyone is talking about goals and I want to encourage you to share them with your sponsor, share them with your sidelines. If you don't have a sideline, try and find somebody that is running at the same pace. Share them with your team. Don't feel selfish if you are going for a goal yourself. Share them with your team because they want to know what you are working towards and they want to help you, and it might encourage them to do the same thing. And then share them with your family. So I'm going to share some tools that you can use to grow daily. We're going to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to keep it super short and I'm going to share a tool that I use. So one of them is the Rally Chats. If you guys are not in the Rally Chats, there are great post ideas. There's great things to listen to daily. I would try and get in that every day. If you're adding in, I hope you are adding in the Star Diamond. She encouraged us today, Melissa, our hype girl. If you have not listened, go listen to that because you will be pumped and take her encouragement. She says, leave some time after that 7-minute training to do the work. Like, don't wait. So find a time blocking or daily IPA sheet. I'm sure we're going to share some, but I have made one. I will forward it to you, Brandy. I love it because on the left, it has time blocking. You circle the day of the week. It has affirmations or a scripture right at the top. It has top 3 priorities. It has a list of new reach outs and follow-ups. It has notes for what needs to be finished. It has water consumption and supplements, and then it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you don't forget to eat. So I'm going to add in here one thing because I want to highlight this for everyone to do every day, at least 5 days a week. So if you are following along or watching on this chat or watching on this call, I want you to go into the chat and put in the number 1. And the reason why I want you to put in the number 1 is I want you to send 1 new message a day. Can we all send 1 message a day? Let's add that up real quick. If we do that 5 days a week, how many new messages are we sending out? 25 messages. Okay, that is huge. If we can do 1 message a day, just simple, 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 that is a huge way to grow. And I know that sounds so minimal, but it is not. And so I'm actually going to have you do 3 messages a day. One of them needs to be a new reach out, and that's going to be on your sheet. Another one can be just a connection with someone, and another one can be a follow-up. So 3 messages a day, but 1 new one a day is your challenge. I want you to do this every day with me. And then the last couple of things as far as IPA, again, find a sheet that you love that helps you, stay accountable. Share your story, plexus and non-plexus. That needs to be done every day. You don't need to post plexus every day, but share your story, share the recipes you're making, share what you're doing in your life, share your exercise, encourage and bring value to other people. Get out and share in your community. Somebody asked me earlier how I added 6 people last month. I have been going to networking meetings. I've been going to Bible studies. I've been doing book clubs. I've been going to Bunko. Get out and share your story, connect with people, and build relationships, y'all. It's not that hard. We got to get out of our little box, our little comfort zone, and meet some new people. Again, challenge for the day, 1 message a day, but 3 overall. And that is all I have. I want to encourage you guys. You guys can do this. You can add that Apple Watch. You can grab a business builder. This is the time to reach out to someone and say, let's do this together. So that is it.
I loved what you said about relationships. That is the key. And thank you for the reminder for me to get out of my bubble and get out of my house. So,
yes, and
Brand,
the little reminder to eat. That's not a problem for me, but thank you. That was
Brittany, you're up next.
okay. Yeah, actually, Sarah, those are all such, it seems so basic, but it's not. I mean, it is basic. We've got to get back to the things that we know that work. And, y'all, we used to say message 5 people a day. So if you can't do 1, like pick a number, like any number that you think you can be consistent with, but literally 1 a day is doable for, I feel like, pretty much anybody. Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about, and mine's super short. I just want to talk about the 3-star diamond group. I think every single person has talked about that. Y'all, they're literally handing this to us from people who've done this. They're continuing to do it. They're still in the trenches. They're still working and still growing like by leaps and bounds. So make sure that you're using that group. You don't have to spend a ton of time in there. They're not wanting us to spend a ton of time. They don't want us to continue to, and I'm guilty of this. And I know a lot of us we get guilty of just consuming all the trainings, and we're like, oh, I'm doing my IPA today because I watched 15 trainings while I was cleaning house. That's great, but are you actually doing any of the work? And I'm preaching to the choir. Like, I am guilty. I am a lifelong learner. I love to consume, but unless I'm actually doing the work, it is not going to move the needle at all. So get in the group, watch the training, and get out and do the work. Also, I don't know if you guys, most of you were on Emily Roberts' social media training that we had this past week, and it was so good. She challenged us and talked a lot about whenever you're posting. She actually posted, I think she said 5, I don't know if it was 5, a lot of reels in one day. And she was like, yeah, maybe y'all think that's weird, but the same people aren't seeing my posts. So, we went through a spell in social media where you had to, you know, when I first started, we were posting like 3 to 5 times a day. Then we got away from that. And then we went to like twice a week. And now she's saying, and I've heard Bob Hiley, I've heard lots of people say, you could literally post 5 times a day. And I see people doing it and their businesses are blowing up because the same people are not seeing your post. It depends on what it's about and what time of day you're posting it. And we've got all these different platforms. So like, don't be scared. I'm preaching to the choir. I'm going to try this. It's going to be something new for me. And I'm just going to put the content out there. I've already started posting some different kind of content, and I'm seeing like a lot of new faces and different people that are actually engaging with my content. So don't be afraid to post. And like Sarah said, it doesn't have to be all Plexus, but you got to be sharing things that you're interested in, or, you know, I mean, I've always steered away from controversial things, but that really does get a lot of attention. I mean, it really, really does. And it also, you know, God gave us this platform to use it. And so, I mean, it's a good place to put your stuff out there. Okay. The IPA sheets, Tina already put one in the comments, but Sarah, if you'll send that to me, I'll also send it out because you got to find one that works, you know, for you, like she said. And if you fill this out, and I don't want you to skip over your sponsor and send it straight to your Jules. Like it's, I feel like it's really important for you to send it to your sponsor as well and your closest Jewel. But if you also send it to me and those people, I will send you a $10 incentive code. And last month we had about 15 people do this. So it cost me $150, but it was so worth it. And I love to see people that were actually like, they stepped up and they were super excited. Y'all, we've got, I mean, what is it? A Samsung iWatch is on the table this month. So make sure that you're sending your goals. But I had a couple people last month, and I went ahead and did the codes, but we had a couple people that actually their sponsor filled it out for them and sent it to me. That's not going to work this month because trust me, my goals for you are going to be way different probably than what your goals are, because I got really big goals. And I hope that yours are too, but I want to make sure that we're, you know, that we're on the same page and that, you know, because these are your goals. This is your business. It's not my business or your sponsor's business. So make sure that you're filling these out yourself and sending them to your sponsor and, you know, closest Joel and me, if you want the $10 incentive code. And also it's not about the $10 incentive code. It's just about growing your business and, you know, earning incentives. And I mean, incentives are great, but we're looking for like long-term, you know, a legacy business. And so I hope that you're not always doing it just for the incentive. So I think that's pretty much, last thing. We are also going to be posting after this on Team Pages. If you earn, I mean, if you add 6, you get the Galaxy Watch. If you add 3, your Jewels are going to be giving away a portable phone charger. And it's so cute. I can't figure out how to share it on here. So as soon as we get done, we'll be posting it on Team Pages and in chats. So just make sure that you let your teams know about that because, you know, I don't know. Everybody needs a phone charger. I know I do. And it's really cute. It looks like spring. So I'm excited about that. So that's all I got. Oh,
That's great. Oh, go ahead.
actually, I'm sorry. I really skipped over something I was talking about. Emily Roberts training, she challenged us to do a 30-day, like posting every day for 30 days. And so we're going to be starting a chat after this. It's not going to be one that, and I know y'all like one more chat. But this one she gave it to us. She normally charges $50 for this. It's just, it's like posting prompts. And so we're going to pin that at the top of the group. And every day, whenever you get done, you're just literally going to type done. Like I just did it. That's all this chat is going to be, but it's just to kind of, you know, just accountability for all of us to, you know that we've posted. So if you want to be a part of that, I'll be putting that in chats as well.
That's a lot this month. Like I said, anybody who is willing to get out of their comfort zone this month and push themselves, I see big things for this team. And I just have one last little thing, since it is the first of the month and we had a lot of different sales, especially the end of February. Take a minute to go back through your social media, delete all the old sales posts off there, clean it up a little bit. New month, new slate, new sales. So I guess the last thing is if anyone has any questions. If not, you just unmute yourself if you got some questions. No? Okay, then I guess we are done, and I am excited to see what everybody does this month.
Yep, and we'll be posting this on team pages as well. So, all right,
Yes.
bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everyone.